Hey guys, Jasmine here. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, a special hello, yawa, and hola to you. So today I'll be doing a Q&A. I asked a few questions on my Instagram, and I just picked 10 questions. And I also did like a question thingy thing, you know, that new thing. Did that yesterday, so just gonna continue, I guess. Some of the questions I answered-ish on there, but it'll be more in depth here, I guess. Anyway, let's get right into it. So the first question was, when was your last relationship? And shout out to the kind.people. Yeah, shout out to you for the question. So I've actually only ever had one proper relationship, and that ended the end of 2016. So yeah, it's been almost 2 years. Yep, since my last relationship. The next question was, when will I see you again? I feel like it's been forever. And this was my little cousins. I really hope that I'm gonna try to make it to New Jersey next year sometime, hopefully. But I will let you know whenever I'm in the area so I could see you guys. I really do miss you guys. Next question is, what are your favorite things to do? So I have a lot of random hobbies. So it just depends on my mood. I really like reading when I just need to get away from, you know, my phone or like watching movies, my laptop, anything technological. I go for a book, and I have 2 books on hold that I have to read. Once assessments and exams are over, I'm gonna get to reading those books. So yeah, I like reading books. I love watching movies. I go to almost one movie a week. If there was new movies all the time, I would go. I like playing my ukulele, but I don't really play it that much here. I just feel like it's more fun at home because I have like my siblings and cousins. So, you know, even when you're like, no, I want to play, it's my turn. It's fun to have that group where you're like taking turns, or like, oh, I want to play a song. Oh, play this song. And it's just like that community. So just me being here, sometimes I play it to relax at night, but for the most part, I don't play it as much here. What else? I really enjoy going to cafes. I love the cafe culture of Australia. I love the cafe culture of Australia. Meeting someone for coffee, spending an hour sitting in a really cute place, talking to someone face to face, catching up on life. I just love doing that. I love traveling. So my friend Ashna always finds these places on Instagram on different pages. And she'll just send me one randomly, like, we're going tonight, or we're going this weekend, and I'm always down, pretty much, unless I have like an exam or something. But for the most part, I love spontaneous trips and traveling in general. The next question is, what will you do with your law degree once you're finished? So I get this question a lot, and it's funny because I've never wanted to be a lawyer in my entire life. I actually avoided doing anything with law because my grandfather was a judge, and then my mom is a lawyer now. So I was like, I don't want to be a lawyer. No, that's not for me. I don't want to walk in like my mom's footsteps kind of thing. I don't want people to be like, oh, you're doing it because of your mom. So I just wanted my own thing to study, but turns out that it was kind of the best path to take to where I want to go with my career. Okay, we'll just resume once Vanessa's out the shower. Okay, so Vanessa's still in the shower. And I was thinking, you know, I might try to do a mini prank in the middle of this Q&A. I know I haven't really done pranks. I've done one prank on this channel on my dad, but I haven't done one with Vanessa. So I'm gonna go in her room and I'm just gonna like crack open the door from her room so she'll be like freaked out. Well, hopefully she's freaked out. We'll see. Okay. She's smart. She locks her door too. Okay, what can I do to her room to freak her out? I don't know what to do. I'm stumped now, guys. She got lucky. And we are back. Okay, so she's done. I didn't get to prank her, but maybe next time. If you guys want to see me prank Vanessa, then comment down below. Sorry, Vanessa, not sorry. Okay, so I think I was talking about why I'm getting a law degree. So I've always liked human rights advocacy, and kind of a passion has always been working with women and children, mostly children. So before, I wanted to work in the government, maybe embassy work. I did my undergrad in political science. I had started with business, but I didn't like business at all. I didn't like the classes and stuff. It just seemed so impersonal. So I switched over to political science after they had a little interest meeting for the major, and I really liked the professors and everything, so I decided to make this switch. And I loved my poli-sci degree, but I didn't want to be a political scientist, so I was like, okay. And one of my professors had been a lawyer before becoming a political scientist and a professor, so I talked to him a lot and kind of got mentored and decided that law would be the best avenue to reach my goals of working. I used to want to work in the United Nations, but after being in law school, I kind of would prefer smaller scale nonprofit work. So that's what I'm hoping to do with my law degree eventually. What is your biggest fear? My biggest fear would be losing my mom, hands down. I always tell her, I'm like, don't leave me, I need you. And she's always like, shut up, I'm not going anywhere. But you never know, right? So my mom, that's my biggest fear. Second would be heights. I'm terrified of heights. Even looking over at the second floor of a mall, I'll like get the butterflies in my stomach, like I'm gonna fall over and die. But it's weird because I love roller coasters, and I loved when I went skydiving. I don't know what's wrong with me. I guess because I'm strapped in, it feels safer. I don't know. What drives you more than anything else? My family. I definitely think that wanting to make sure that my family's good, and being the oldest child and the oldest grandchild, I just always had that mentality of I gotta take care of my family kind of thing. And my mom being the oldest as well of her like siblings and everything, she's always instilled that in me, that, you know, we're the oldest, we have to take care of the family, we have to make sure that if they need anything, we'll be able to provide it, all that type of stuff. So I've always been very independent and like that. Like I like taking care of others, I guess. Okay, the next question is, who was your first crush? And it can't be celebrity crush. Thanks. You know who you are. Anyway, it's not really a big deal. Like year 6. Yeah. I don't know if I really want to say his name because I feel like a lot of people know him, and I'm not trying to start any trouble or whatever. This was forever ago. I'm 23 now, and that was when I was like 11. But yeah, I was homeschooled for most of my years up to 5th grade, and then in the summer I met someone else that was transferring to my school that I was starting at, Bepti, and I don't know, we just got along because we both spoke English more than Marshallese, and like he wasn't Marshallese, and I don't know, we just got along, liked a lot of the same things, and I've never been around many guys before, and I was like, ooh, you're cute. Anyway, but yeah, you know, those little crush things, whatever, when you're little. Okay, how many boyfriends have you had? I've had one. I don't count like little, you know, little kid type things where you're like, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend now. So I've only had one. Yeah. What would your dream bathroom look like? Never really thought about that. Let me think. Okay. I love wood, but I also like the islandy feel. So I feel like my dream bathroom would have plants in it and maybe bamboo incorporated in there somewhere. And I would love to have the shower that's like the little square that's on the ceiling and it like comes down. I'm not a big bath person, but I'd love to have like the little jacuzzi bath. That'd be nice. Double vanity, of course. And it just look clean. So probably like a beige color. And then it would look nice and be offset with the green plants. Yeah. So that's all I can think of for my dream bathroom. And the lights around the mirror so that I can do my makeup in my bathroom. And last question is, what's something that you just don't like for no reason? I feel like I'm a very logical person. I feel like everything I don't like, I have a good reason not to like it. But if I had to choose, I'm really not a big fan of mustaches by themselves. But I feel like I have a good reason not to like that, you know? They just look so weird and only a few people can pull it off, and you feel like you either look like a cop from the 80s with it, so maybe it's like okay, or you look like a pedophile with it. And I feel like there's not really much in between. So I just don't really like them. But I think that's the one thing I can think of. Yeah. Okay guys, so I hope you enjoyed. I hope this helped you learn a little bit about me, and if you have any other questions, then leave them down below or DM them to me on Instagram. I always chat to people on Instagram and answer DMs and stuff. So yeah, be friends. And if you enjoyed the video, then like I said, comment any prank ideas for my roommates, because I'm trying to get on that. I love pranks. They're so funny and I love doing them. I just haven't been able to think of any. Subscribe so that you can keep up and see more. And I'm working on a lot of stuff. Been asked to write originals or put up more covers or put up original songs. And I used to write a lot in high school. Like I used to write songs and everything, but it just never wasn't a career idea for me, so I just stopped. Like, I have other things I have to study. I have to get into college, all that stuff. But yeah, so I'll try to be doing those kind of things. Lots of things coming up, so stay tuned. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you next time.